Morning everybody, it's Phil here again from Telford Koi Pond with another video in the ongoing saga of my koi pond. Just some bits and pieces today. I've had a present, or I've had a parcel, so I'll tell you about that in a minute. Just going to have a quick look around the pond. I've been messing again, and then a few shout outs. So what I want to start off with, I think I mentioned on my last video, I ordered some stuff off Martin. So Martin from Devon Koi Ponds, I'm sure everybody already watches and follows Devon Koi Pond. If you don't, you're missing a treat. He's got a fantastic setup and he's always doing something, so it's really interesting. Anyway, he bought himself a laser cutter. So I think he's done it for a while, but I asked him to do a commission piece basically. So this was going to be a master unveiling. I was going to open it all properly. But neither me or Claire could wait to do it, so we did it last night. But it's a good job we did, because I tell you one thing, he doesn't skimp on packaging. What you're seeing now is the edited version. It's really well packed, which is fantastic, and he even sends a box of a tube of screws to screw it to the to whatever you're doing. So fantastic. So I obviously know what's in here, but I just want you to see it because I think it's absolutely fantastic. So some of the covers are still on these. Test tube holder for NT Labs test kit, which is my test kit of choice. I've got an assortment of YouTube buttons, which are fantastic, so I'm going to have them inside and outside the filter house, which is, I touch this, these are really fantastic, what he's done and how he does them. We've got a couple of subscribe signs, so one in red and one in white. I think they're brilliant. And now we get into the super duper stuff. I'm so chuffed with this. Martin's done an excellent job, better than I could have thought. Look at that. I am so chuffed with those. And then the pièce de résistance, as it were. Look at that bad boy. So I had this made to measure, because there's a spot on the back of the pond. So I just think this is brilliant, you know. He's obviously a man of many talents. I'm very pleased with these. So I'm going to cut the video off here, because I'm obviously going to put them all up, and then I'll come back to you once they're all in place so we can have a look at them. Cheers. So I've just spent the last 15-20 minutes, half an hour, putting all my new signs up. So if you want to have a pan round the garden, you can see the new signs all in place. Some people not too distant may say it's a tad too much, but I just think, you know, it can never be too much, can it really? I've even got some in the filter house if you want to go and have a look at them. And I'm now busy thinking what my next one's going to be. There you go. Waste not, want not. So there you go. I'm really pleased with those. So big thumbs up there for Martin at Devon Koi Pond for making those. It's really good. Fish are doing absolutely swimmingly. I think they're ready for a bit of food. Put a bit in. There you go. So that's my newest addition, the Chagboy and the Kahaku there that you're looking at. But everybody's doing really well. The addition of those two fish has actually livened up the pond, because even though the temperature now is back to 18 where it was before I had them, the normal fish, even bigger here, had gone quite sedate, but since they've been in the pond, they've been really, you know, shaking things up a bit, which is fantastic. And the big Chag is so clever, it's unbelievable. I found a couple of things out today that he's been up to. So the first one is watching him upstairs in between proper feeding times. What he's realised is if he goes under that cover and sort of pushes up on the cover, if he does it hard enough, he can get bits of food to drop out the feeder. So quite often you can see his little head going up and down in that hole. And he's also figured out that because of the rotation of the water, if they miss any food up there, eventually, you can see him here, he's following the food down. Here he comes. Yes, you, we're talking about you. What he does, he follows all the food down, and he's obviously cottoned on to the fact that it collects in the skimmer down the bottom. So what I've realised he's doing now, I came out the other week and it was sort of folded out because it's not fixed in at all, it literally just pushes in, but it was over at about 45 degrees. I've realised now the big chag swings up to it and starts nudging it and nudging it and nudging it, try and get it over and get the food out. So clever lad, here he is, talking to the devil again. He's so friendly, he's unbelievable. But yeah, I mean, there's nothing exciting happening really. Just really pleased with the fish. I mean, the weather's mild again, which is fantastic. So covers are all off, bar the one with the feeder on. They're still eating like mad. It's really good. So yeah, good stuff. So the only other thing I really wanted to do on here is just a few shout outs. So I obviously subscribe to hundreds of koi channels, so this, you know, if I don't shout you out, it doesn't mean I don't watch you or subscribe to you, it's just I watch so many, it's unbelievable. But these of late, I'm going to start doing this as sort of a regular thing, particularly with newbies, to try and give them a little bit of a boost. But these are the ones of late that have been really sort of floating my boat, as it were, in terms of videos. So the first one, drum's just gone off. The first one, talking of drums, is Lee Hatfield, Koi Soldier. So I'm sure he'll need absolutely no introduction whatsoever. But what an absolutely hilarious bloke. And he's in the middle of a fantastic filter build. He's obviously had an epiphany because he's just bought an Awazi drum filter. So he's in the process, or he has just fitted all that in, and he's getting it all done. But his filter house is going to be cracking. And also, if you haven't heard about it already, he's organising a show and grow, a grow and show and grow, one of the two. So he's done a deal down at Koi Water Barn, and there's a grow and show competition now for Hyatt Suris, so Shinoda Hyatt Suris. So go, if you're interested in a Hyatt Suri in the next few weeks, go and have a look at his channel. You know, it's fantastic. I just want to mention Martin's koi pond as well. Martin's in the middle of a koi pond build, and every time, these last 2 or 3 videos, every time I've seen him, he's sort of knee deep in mud. Thank you for the aeroplane. Thank you. He's knee deep in mud, and the reason why I'm mentioning it is because basically it just brought all weird and wonderful memories back of this time last year. But he's such a tenacious chap. He's doing it all himself. He's doing all the block work, all the digging by hand. You know, good on you, Martin. Good luck with that one. Our Koi Life, again, you've probably already heard of this anyway, but our Koi Life, what a fantastic pond in a fantastic environment. If you're looking for something to sort of give you some ideas or inspire you into what you can do in and around a koi pond, go and have a look at that pond, because the fish, as I say, the environment is superb. The next one is fairly new channel, I think. It's called Up North Koi Pond. Annie, a young lad. I say Annie, a young lad, because obviously everybody's younger than me these days, but there you go. But really, really nice, down to earth, genuine, interested in his fish. He's just finished his koi pond, or was just in the process of doing the finishing touches to his koi pond. But really, really interesting videos. Just go and have a look. You know, he needs a bit of help with his sub, so go and sub and have a look. I'm sure it's going to be a fantastic watch moving forward. And the last one, last but certainly not least, so Wayside Koi. So Jill and John live on the Isle of Wight. I started watching their channel because they're building a new koi pond, so you know, everybody's interested in a new koi pond build. I'm sort of past that now, even though they haven't even finished the pond, because the pair of them are so entertaining. They should be on the stage, honest to God. You need to go and have a look. It's worth, even if you're not into koi ponds, it's worthwhile going to see, because they're a fantastic couple. But they are building a koi pond, so it's coming on nicely. Go and give them your support, and yeah, it should be a good watch. So that was it for this week, I think, for this video. As I say, I will try and mention a few more, because there's lots and lots and lots of videos I'm watching that, you know, there's a fair few new ones out there, so I'll try and give people a shout out, give them a bit of a help with their videos. But yeah, that's it from me. So obviously thank you to all my subscribers who keep watching, that's absolutely fantastic. Any comments, any thoughts, love to hear from you. So as always, stay safe, and I'll catch you on the next video.